today's episode of Gospel Movie Review with Daniela Goodmus. And today we're going to be talking about the latest movie by the Mount Zion Films production titled 30 Pieces. The opening scene for this movie has Officer Emmanuel stopping a car is suspected and asking the driver to bring out his ID card. He actually brought out the ID card and showed to Officer Emmanuel, but yet Officer Emmanuel was not convinced. His persistency to know what was wrong with the girl behind saved her from these kidnappers. These kidnappers happened to be our own father's worker. Do you know the look that will be on your face whenever somebody lies on you or falsely accuse you of a crime you did not commit?
Did you not stop a car for almost 5 minutes today? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yes, sir. Sir, 5 minutes. Cars were honking. Traffic was a standstill. It was a mess. It was a big disgrace. In fact, it was a terrible traffic today. Did you not receive an envelope from a certain woman today? After discussing for more than 10 minutes.
You said 5 minutes initially.
Yes, I said between 5 and 10 minutes. It was a long time.
We have the role of Alade. Alade is the owner of Black Vulture Secret Cults. He was caught by the policemen and he promised to give the policemen who are involved with this case 2 million naira each and put them on 200,000 naira monthly allowance. Just like in the Bible, when Judas Iscariot betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. Do you get 30 pieces? Now, Officer Collins betrayed Officer Emmanuel for 30 pieces of silver, and the 30 pieces here is a 2 million naira and the 200,000 naira monthly allowance. I cannot tell you everything that this movie entails, but one thing I would not like to miss out is the Jesus Area Boys, as named by the wife of Officer Emmanuel. They got his back in times of trouble. In the next scene you will watch right now, they were the one who were threatening the landlord after Officer Emmanuel was being kicked out of the house for not being able to pay their rent. Officer Collins, who was having an extramarital affair, was seen speaking to his side chick. Unknown to him, his wife was behind. His wife was behind him, and he got caught red-handed.
Hello, baby.
I don't want you to get into trouble with my wife. I'm married to a dangerous woman, Kefi. You want to be called a hero.
They kept a pack of weed and some money inside his drawer, and they called a guy. They framed him and told him to lie against Officer Emmanuel.
You are my brother.
I'm your boss. Listen to me, everybody.
Officer Emmanuel was yet falsely accused because he stood in the way of the other officers in the office from receiving the 2 million naira bribery and the 200,000 monthly allowance bribe that will be given to them. He refused to be a part of this and declined on the offer. So the whole office ganged up against him.
What if someone you love was locked up there for an offense he did not commit?
I would allow the Lord to take his foot.
And what if the law is not on your side?
The Jesus Area Boys were seen in front of the police station where Officer Emmanuel was locked. They called him Pastor Emmanuel. They were protesting and calling for the boss's attention to tell the boss that their pastor, the one they know, cannot do what he has been accused of. They gave him a bail to go home, and he was relieved of his duties and told him not to travel out of the state. Because the evil doings of Mr. Alade, the owner of the Black Vulture cult group, was too much, their location was exposed, and Officer Collins' boss called everybody in the office and gave them an assignment to bring them all alive. But because of their tenuge, the bribe they had earlier collected from Mr. Alade and 2 million naira and 200,000 naira monthly allowance, they could not do the right thing. They wanted to cover everything up, but then he ended up doing something he will regret for the rest of his life, and that led to his exposure.
Officer Collins, I thought we had a deal.
The day is over.
Lesson learned from this movie: no matter the profession you are in, you should represent Christ. You should not be afraid to portray Jesus, even as a first man. And 2, no matter what profession you are in, you should have integrity. In this country, we don't believe policemen because of what they have portrayed in the past. And even though there are those ones who are clean, pure and have integrity, it is hard for us to believe because the bad ones have spoiled the good ones. And also, ye who are standing, be watchful, lest ye fall. That Yoruba song said, Ilẹ̀ iyo akọni ń ṣubú. I don't know the meaning of akọni, but I feel like it means somebody who is, the head and standing. They can also fall. Officer Collins will not believe that he will fall, and how he began to sleep he did not know until he ruined himself. Jesus is the way, the only way. There is no other way aside Jesus.